Good morning, everyone. This is Sheila with BlueWater Oracle, and I'm here today to do an Oracle card reading. I want to thank everybody for your feedback, for your comments, for your blessings from the first reading. I feel very honored and just a sheer pleasure to hear all your feedback and your comments. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. So please continue. I look forward to hearing from you. I will try to figure out how to be able to show you the cards and more of my layout as I do other videos. So today I will just put them up and be able to show you visually as we go along. On Facebook, I will try to post a picture of what the card layout looks like so you can have it to continue on your reflections with the cards. And if anybody who's not on Facebook sees this but would like to have that, please just get in touch and I will do my best to get that towards you. If you enjoy my readings, please check me out on Facebook, on YouTube. My website is BlueWaterOracle.com, and I am available to do readings in person locally as well as via Skype and audio recorded. So there's a lot of options if you're interested in an Oracle card reading. The background music on today, you may or may not be able to hear it. It's Adrian Von Ziegler. You can find him on YouTube. And this tune is called Morning Dew. So I thought it was appropriate. I have the light on in my home office because outside it's a bit of a gray day today, which to me actually feels perfect because it's a gentle rain following a few days of gorgeous sunlight. So on Earth Day today, the plants, the flowers, the trees, animals and birds, they all get some beautiful water and rain coming towards them. It's also a full moon, so it felt like a really good day for another video reading. So thank you for joining me. I've already connected with the cards. I have them laid out with some of my gemstones, candle, and we're ready to go. The 3 decks that I use, Earth Magic by Stephen Farmer, Soul Coaching, and the Gateway Oracle cards by Denise Linn, and they're all available through Facebook. So check them out if you're interested. Take a deep breath and let's get started. So, Earth Day, full moon. I think we're going to do 3 cards, so that's what felt like it wanted to play. So let's see which decks want to come out. I have not chosen the cards yet, so that's going to be part of the reading. So if you get information, insight, ideas that are coming to you, please accept them. They can be your soul, your highest self speaking to you and taking this time to get information forward to you. If there's anything that comes forward through the cards that you do not feel comfortable with, you do not have to take it. Only take what feels right and true to you. When you look at the card or you hear the words, there may be something else that will pop up. And please accept that. That is your own intuition talking to you, and it's the most powerful thing. Earth Day, full moon. Let's see. I think the Earth Magic cards want to come first. So let's shuffle. Take a deep breath with me. This is your time as well. So I'm going to lay out the 3 cards first, and then we'll go one by one to read them. Coaching, gateway. So I choose my decks out of the ones that I'm using by intuition, and then I shuffle by intuition, and sometimes something like this will happen where I feel literally prevented from shuffling, so I'm going to select that card. And I do a double check in my mind's eye, in my mind. Is this the right card? I hear yes, I feel yes, so I trust that. If I ever flip it over and it doesn't feel quite right, then I know that there's something else to look at. But it rarely happens. 3rd card. I feel like the soul coaching deck is honoring being part of this, but the earth magic wants to come up again. So we're doing 2 earth magic cards surrounding a gateway oracle card. And this one's come up pretty quickly as well. So a general reading for anybody who's watching this, listening to this. And let's go. So first card, flipping over from the earth magic deck, is the meadow card. Vulnerability. So it is literally a meadow of flowers. It has a mountain in the back, and the word meadow, and then the word vulnerability. So at this springtime, we're still in spring in my season here. So that what feels most powerful to me where I am. And it's reminding me that when plants first start their growth, they are, of course, at their most vulnerable. Sometimes little animals will come and have them as a nice nibble. Sometimes birds will come and dig them up as they're looking for worms or bugs or weeds around them, things that they want to eat. So that early stage of development can feel really vulnerable to the plant. But don't worry that on some level, the plant is not worried about it. It knows its job, it knows its journey. So for you, as a human, at whatever age you are, at whatever stage of your journey, think about it from that point of a plant growing. So you may feel as though you're right at an early stage, that there's something very particular that is coming forward, something that is asking you to take a leap, to take a push through. I did a post on my Facebook page yesterday looking at one particular type of plant I have on my property called coltsfoot. It's the very first little yellow flower in the daisy family, and it has to push up through the leaves. I also have trout lilies that are, their strength is to push up through the woodland leaves. So it's reminding me of all of that, that sometimes that initial growth is asking you to push through. So what are you being asked to grow about? And what are you being asked to push through? But remember that it's just part of the journey. It's part of the growth. That has to happen in order for the meadow to show all its gorgeous flowers. Let me show it to you again. We've got sunflowers. We've got different plants throughout the entire meadow. So when you're looking for growth, this is what you want. Okay? But it can feel really vulnerable. Just remember that it's part of the journey. So allow that vulnerability. Learn what you need to. Remember, it's going to allow you to grow forward. And then you're going to move on to a beautiful, flowery meadow. I apologize. I have a cold. So a little tea break. My apologies. The joys of doing live video. All right. So off we go. My apologies again. Take a little tea. Take a sip of tea. It can also remind us that that's what our vulnerability is. That sometimes we are human. We have a cold. We have allergies. So be it. All right. Next card. Let's see what comes up next. Oh, nice. Being in the flow. Being in the flow. There's an affirmation on this card and it says, I am in the flow of the universe. So here we've had the plants growing. We've had them pushing through obstacles, which can be leaves. It can be their first development out of the soil, seeking the light, seeking the water, like today. Here we have the flow, but from a very star energy, from the moon energy coming in. So flowing through the universe. What are what is going really well for you right now? There are parts of your life that feel in perfect flow, in perfect alignment with who you are and where you are in your life. But it's as if perhaps you're not really noticing it. You're not giving yourself a chance to pay attention to that. So take a moment, settle down, sometime maybe today or over the weekend, and just look at your life and say, okay, this feels wonderful. This feels in flow. This feels in beautiful energy for me. Be aware of it. Make a note of it. Draw it. Write it down. Put it somewhere where you can really feel it. All right? At the front of this boat, you might be able to see it in the picture, but right here is a little tiny lantern. Okay? So it's as if that lantern is literally lighting the way for this star boat and the person on it. Sails are set, the wind is going, they're in the flow, and they have this little beautiful light leading the way. But when you can't see the flow, sometimes it'll feel as though you have no light. There's no light there. So now you're going to bring your own light by noticing what is going really well, what is flowing. I'm hearing somebody saying, there's nothing flowing. It all feels craziness. It feels out of control. That is the perfect time to just take a pause, take a few deep breaths, and say what is working. There are things working, for sure, for sure. Now's your chance to put a light on them so that you can see them, so you can be in that good energy of that flow. Okay. Take a sit down. And if for any reason you really can't see it, if things feel so shadowed or just dark or just confusing, then I invite you to please reach out. Reach out to a friend, reach out to a reader like myself, reach out to a good family member or even a health professional, somebody who can help you to see what is going well. Because that's going to allow you to get that positive energy, to get that good sense of flowing and reminders so that you can stay on a better flow and stay on the movement of what is going well in your life. Next card, the Earth Magic card. So, on a day called Earth Day, this is why she wanted to come up. We have the Gaia card, the nurturing card. So for those who don't know, as far as I understand, Gaia is another term for Mother Earth. What a perfect card! So if you can't see on this card, I'll show it to you again. It has basically the Mother Earth energy flowing over this valley. In the energy are animals, are plants, are birds, and of course there's all the natural energy in the valley. So today is a day to honor what is at your source. So if you are a mother, if you have the mother energy, and father energy would come into this as well, if you have basically created or are taking care of young people, your own children or other people's children, and I want you to really honor that role. What a fantastic role to have, to be in the presence of youth, of energy, to help them grow, to help them see the world around them, and to help them experience and imagine and play. Honor that role within yourself. How great is it? Yeah, it has its tough moments. Yeah, it can take a lot of energy. But feel, is this something that you remember to honor your role? For those who do not have young people in their lives, who are not taking care of children. Perhaps you have children in spirit, so you can still honor that role within you. Perhaps you have fur or feathered babies that you're taking care of. So take the time to honor that caregiving nature that you have. Look at them, sit with them. Remember to feel, what do they teach you? And what do you teach them? And for others, this honoring and nurturing is coming from the very depths of your soul and coming from a Gaia energy on this Earth Day with a beautiful full moon. It's a reminder that we are all connected. We're all teaching and learning at the same time. So whether you have one plant, no plants, 1,000 plants in your home, whether you live in the city or you live in the forest, you are connected to the earth and the earth energy. From the depths of the earth that we can't feel, we can feel it, but we can't feel it with our hands, but we can feel it energy-wise, way up into the universe, the stars and the moon. Feel. Take a moment to breathe, to connect. What's a great way to do that? Have you ever done the hands together exercise? So let's do it together. It's fun for me too. So rub your hands together, keep on going, breathe, inviting in a reminder of the universal energy. Now, just take your hands apart. Feel the energy. I know there are scientific reasons for this, and I honor that. Many people will understand exactly why this happens. There is a bigger reason. This energy connection, you can move out, you can move in together. This happens from everything on this planet. Animals, plants, people. It is invisible to most, visible to some, but it is an energy. So today, whether you're inside, whether you're outside, send out some good energy. Just positive thoughts, positive vibes, wishing people, nature, water, land, wishing everything well. Nurture the Gaia within yourself and nurture the Gaia, the Mother Earth around you. I wish you a beautiful day. Here we've had from the very growth, from the smallest part of a plant pushing through that vulnerable side, reminding us to go into the flow and to recognize what that flow is in our lives. And then the honoring of that creating, teaching, feeling energy within us, and that we're all connected together. I wish you well today. Hope you have a beautiful Earth Day. Celebrate the full moon. Celebrate this wondrous place that we live. And be good to yourself and be good to others. Again, Sheila, BlueWater Oracle. Have a great day. Bye-bye.